Hi friends, this is my first video upload and I wanted to introduce you to my new channel. This is The Comfy Tourist, and what I do, what I am, is a bomb boss fashion retailer. My name pretty much says it all. Being comfortable is my jam, it is my thing. And I found this clothing company that is the most amazing clothing company in the world, and we're gonna take over the world. So if you haven't heard of us, you probably will shortly. So if you need comfy clothes, you know where to go. So I became a fashion retailer about a year and a half ago to escape government work. I had been working at a great job, great pay, great benefits, and had been working that for about 6 years, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't do it anymore. I needed to get out of the daily grind. I wanted to be home. I wanted to work for myself. I just couldn't do what I was doing anymore. So I quit my job. And I didn't know what exactly it was going to lead to, but I knew I was going to make something on my own. I was going to become an entrepreneur. I was going to do something. And this clothing brand just kept eating away at me. And I was a customer of it and I loved it. And it's what kind of gave me these dreams of like what these women were out doing and accomplishing. And it made me be like, that's what I want. I want that. I want to be chasing my dreams. And I just couldn't get this clothing company out of my head. And so finally I was like, okay, I gotta do this. It's just eating away at me for like 6 months. I was just trying to think of any other, what other things I could do, what other things I would be interested in doing. And I'm interested in doing a lot of things. I'm kind of a weird person, you'll get to know. But this was just it, because you can't do anything unless you're comfortable. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. You can't like be your best unless you're feeling comfortable. And this was it. This company changed my life. I was not an entrepreneur. I am an Oregon State Beaver graduate, and I had a pre-vet major. I'm a zoology major, and I wanted to work with animals. Until I didn't want to work with sick animals, and it was just so competitive. So I got into my secondary choice of career paths, and that was law enforcement, and I was there for 6 years working in a civil position. So I thought that I was being a good service to people, and I was, and I loved being there for people and helping guide people through difficult situations, but it ate away at me, the daily grind and being on someone else's schedule, and it's the monotony. I had to do something different. I wanted to dream. There was nowhere I could really go. I couldn't go big. I couldn't be myself. I couldn't be weird. I had to conform. Conformity, no. So I just took the plunge with this company, and it has been a whirlwind ever since. I've learned more about myself and had more personal growth over the last year and a half than I have in the last decade. Part of that is me and what my natural path where I was going, and then part of it was this company and where this company was taking me, and that they have you dream big. You dream big, and that's where I want to be. I want to shop, dream, adventure. So the Comfy Tourist is born. Here I am. You'll see my logo. It is three cute little suitcases, old-fashioned suitcases, and a little blue bird sitting on that suitcase. The Comfy Tourist. You can always think of me. I've got these little birds, and look, it was so perfect. Right after I rebranded, I got this perfect shirt that has little birdies on it with little blue birds. So what I want for my life is to adventure the world. I don't care if I'm going as a tourist of life to, downtown Gresham where I live. I don't care if I'm going as a tourist international. Everywhere you go, you can be a tourist. What is a tourist? Someone that appreciates seeing new sights and where they are. Learning about, history and learning about things that, our society is interested in, national parks. And so I'm so excited because this is what I want for my life, and being able to combine this brand into it is amazing. I mean, it's what gave me the freedom through fashion. And that's exactly what's happening. I am finding my freedom through fashion. I'm comfortable. I'm ready to rock. Okay. So I'm blabbing about myself a little bit. My name is Lindsay. You can call me the Comfy Tourist. You can call me the Pet Whisperer. But I am here 24/7 to meet your comfy fashion needs. So let's see here. Let me see if Stelly will sit down there for a minute. I am 35. I am married. I've been with my husband since I was 17 years old. I graduated high school with him by my side. He wasn't in high school. He's a little bit older. But we went away to college together, Oregon State University, and we graduated college together. And now we live in Gresham, Oregon with our family of 4 fur babies. We are wanting to start a family, and we've been planning on starting a family since, for 17 years now. But we were waiting to mature enough. So now I'm 35 and he's 39 and we're still waiting to mature enough. So we're kind of at that point where we're gonna have to take another plunge in life. And I know it's never, you don't plan, you can't make everything perfect or whatever, but I'm an idealist, okay? So I am getting close to where I feel like I would be the right kind of mom, but we still got some things to work on. I can have a little bit of a temper, I'll admit that, okay? And only when provoked. Only when provoked. I am just to let you know a little bit of the complexities of me. I am sensitive, but I'm blunt and genuine and honest. So that gets me into some difficult situations sometimes. And I am, just as sweet as can be unless I witness bullying or something unjust. And then this tigress animal comes out in me and I'm like, hey, I'm here to put the smack down on your bullying. I like to bully bullies. Is that true? No, that's not true. I don't bully people, but I will put a stop to some bullying. So nice and cordial and happy unless something unjust is happening, then oh my goodness. But we live here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. We love hiking and traveling. We are getting excited for our road trip down to Anaheim in just 5 days or something, to our convention in California. So we're excited to take a little trip along the way. We're going to show you guys all the sites, and when we get to convention, I've got some fun stuff planned there too. We're gonna do some live sales. So thank you if you've made it this far. If you made it 8 minutes of learning about me and listening to me blab, then bless your heart, you are fantastic, and I think we're gonna get along just wonderfully. You can join my VIP group at www.lynz Lindsay Knows Best, because I do. And that gives you access to all of my clothes, a link to my shopping. It is a private community where we do all sorts of stuff. We do games and stuff that's not related to clothes. But this is the birth of my baby, Comfy Tourist, and I just want to say thank you for being here, and it's nothing but up. We're going nowhere but up. I put a lot of my blood, sweat, and a lot of tears into building myself up where I am now, and I am not stopping. I am never going to stop learning. I'm never going to stop growing. So let's go on this adventure together, and I hope you guys are ready for the ride. So pack your suitcase with some funky, comfy clothes. Not funky. I didn't even mean to say funky, but I'm not going to delete that. I'm just going to leave it because I say weird things all the time. So get used to it. Pack your suitcase with some funky, comfy clothes, and let's adventure together. All right, you guys have a wonderful life.